Hi everybody, Andy here with etrailer.com. Let's take a look together at these Diode Dynamics SS3 Pro LED fog pod lights with brackets. Now these 3-inch LED fog pod lights are going to give you bright light with reduced glare for improved visibility and safety. Now as you can see, I do have one light assembled with a bracket with the hardware, and just put it together loosely just to kind of give you an idea what that's going to look like. And over here I have the bracket uninstalled from the pod light. These brackets are going to let you install these anywhere on your vehicle. The U bracket is going to let you also adjust the angle of the light. So this is going to be a complete kit with the brackets and the hardware to mount the bracket to the light and the hardware to mount the bracket to your vehicle. And I have this light already connected to my power source, as you can see. And what you see here is one of my favorite features that's currently on. It's this amber backlight. This is going to be great for a stylish touch or for more visibility when you're not using your main beam. Let me turn my studio lights off just to give you a better demonstration of what this looks like. And then I'm going to go for a wider view here. So that's a great feature that this light offers. But then I'm going to activate the fog beam here. So as you can, I'm going to shine this off to the side just so I'm not blinding you. And this fog beam pattern is going to give you a high intensity light. And then I'm going to shine this on the wall behind me just to show you that beam has a very extremely wide field of view there. So very bright and very nice beam there that you see. These lights have a color temperature of 3000 Kelvin yellow, which is going to be great for bad weather like rain and fog. Now let me go ahead and kick my studio lights back on, and then I'm going to shine that beam again on that wall just so you can see. So this is going to be the light with the beam on, and then that's going to be the light with just that backlight on. So again, taking a closer look here, these lights are going to have a power draw with that main beam of 2.7 amps, and then the backlight that you see here, 0.03 amps. Now these lights are designed with a newer technology known as custom TIR optics. TIR stands for total internal reflection. And unlike the older technology that uses reflectors or simple projector lenses, which aren't great at focusing all of the light out to where you want it, this custom designed large TIR optic actually collects and focuses all of the light forward very efficiently. And from there, instead of having another external lens, certain lens patterns have been molded directly into the surface of this lens. Now this is going to prevent the normal efficiency loss that you see with an outside lens. As you probably know, when you shine light through any type of glass or plastic, you're going to lose probably up to about 10% of that light just from it shining through. So by making it as part of the lens, you're going to actually pick up some efficiency there as well. Now the raw lumen rating is 5,220 lumens, and then the measured lumen rating is 2,700 measured lumens, and that peak beam intensity is 10,900 candela. And in case you don't know, candela ratings measure the directional light output, and it's how anything is rated where you want light shining in a specific direction. Lumen ratings are just for omnidirectional output, like your regular light bulbs where you want light shining in all directions. For a more detailed description of this rating, you can visit our product page here on our website, or Diode Dynamics provides additional information that you can find. Now this does include the industry standard Deutsch, integrated Deutsch style connector, as you can see here. And these lights also have a breather patch. Hopefully you can see that right there. And that breather patch on the back is going to prevent any moisture buildup. The heat sinks on the back of the housing here are going to do a great job of dissipating heat quickly to increase the longevity of these lights. And these lights have been built with high intensity LED chips, And it features a durable powder-coated aluminum construction, and the heavy-duty construction is going to withstand extreme temperatures, corrosion, and vibration. Testing is completed to SAE standards, just like your factory light components. And Diode Dynamics actually designed, engineered, and assembled these lights right down the highway from us here in the greater St. Louis area at their headquarters. And again, these are 3-inch pod lights, but just to give you the overall measurements, looking at the width from end to end, we're sitting at about 3¼ inches wide. And again, end to end on the height, 3¼ inches tall. The overall depth from the front of the light all the way to the back of the heat sinks, we're sitting about 2 3/8 inches deep. And then looking at the overall height, when you have the bracket installed from the top of the light to the bottom of the bracket, we're sitting about 3 3/4 inches tall. Now these lights, as I'm sure you can imagine, draw high current, and they do require adequately sized wiring for their safe operation. So if you're not using a Diode Dynamics wiring harness, you do want to make sure that you're using wiring that is 16 gauge or larger, again, for that safe operation. Well, I think that's going to conclude our brief look today. I do hope that our time together was helpful for you. Again, my name is Andy. Thank you for joining me.